Made in Hollywood.
The president of People's Choice oversees the annual People's Choice Awards show, as well as the year-round entertainment website, peopleschoice.com. Fred Nelson graduated from Notre Dame University. Prior to becoming the president of People's Choice, Mr. Nelson served in the publishing industry where he worked for such magazines as Esquire, Time, and Entertainment Weekly.
Don't miss the biggest names in movies, music, and TV.
Come along for the ride.
So as the president of People's Choice Awards, what exactly do you do?
As the president of the People's Choice Awards, I do everything. At this time of year, when the show is imminent, I'm mostly focused on the show and the whole production of the People's Choice Awards itself. But during the rest of the year, there's still the website, which is a year-round entertainment site, peopleschoice.com. Just working with sponsors and legal contracts, and there's year-round stuff, but it's very intense in a good way right now.
I want to tell you why the People's Choice Awards are better than the presidential election. First of all, there's no polling places. You can do this whole thing from your laptop wearing only a slanket.
Did you always think that you would one day be the president of an award show like this?
No, I wish I could say that. I was so naive growing up. I'm from Kansas. Even as much as I always loved pop culture, it never crossed my mind that I could do that for a living. I actually started out in advertising. I worked for an ad agency in Chicago, and then while I was there, I met all these magazine people, like, oh, there are people at magazines who sell the advertising, like that. I didn't know anything. So then I ended up working in magazines, Esquire, Time Magazine, Entertainment Weekly, and then at EW is where I learned, I got to meet all the people at the studios and the networks and the labels and other award show people. And that's when I was like, oh, I can do this, you know what I mean? Like, I know what I'm talking about.
So for teens who are watching this show right now, living in Kansas or another state that's not obviously Los Angeles,
Yeah.
what can they be doing now if they want to eventually have a job in the industry here in LA?
My advice is always do what you love, study what you love. If whatever you're doing interests you, you'll be successful at it in terms of studying. And then now I know a lot of the kids have internships at different places and are so much more better prepared coming out of school than I was. The production coordinator that we just hired, who just graduated from college, she sent a blind letter and a resume to peopleschoice.com. Our editorial director found it. She said, I know this is kind of random, but this woman, sent this in, and she was just so impressive. We met her, and we hired her.
My whole entertainment career in college, I just did an internship after internship. So all 4 years, I had an internship pretty much every single semester. Hollywood Life, ABC News, Nickelodeon. So I was just, kept getting experience, and all of that after 4 years, I guess, was enough for them to, want to see me for an interview, and from there, it worked out.
And so if you're good and you're enthusiastic and you're tenacious, ultimately it'll pay off.
So for all of the young people out there who are watching this show right now, who are now thinking, I want to be the president of People's Choice Awards one day, what advice do you have for them?
I'm a big believer in what separates everybody career path-wise is following up. If you say you're just going to do something, do it. Follow up, do it in a timely manner. It's remarkable how few people do that. So just by doing that, you think it's sort of the bare minimum, you're already a superstar. And I didn't know anything about advertising when I got that first job. But if you have a thirst for knowledge and enthusiasm to learn and a good attitude, and even as the president of the People's Choice Awards, I'm not above filling out the FedEx form or making the copies. Like, always contribute in any way you can and never feel that some job is beneath you, because it's not.
Made in Hollywood.